welcome to How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. I'm Kelly Jack. Welcome aboard. Looking at our game at the moment, I am happy to announce that we seem to be functioning halfway decent. It is time, though, to do a couple of small things that I have to do. First off, I need to have one-way signals or two-way signals onto these right there. And down the road, I've got to figure out where we're getting our milk from for this town. And that's a good point to take care of. And the nearest cattle yards, the two cattle yards, let's see. Which two? The one across the lake, that's right. And then the one over between Basingstoke and Hastings. So that actually opens up a whole new angle for us there, it looks like, too. We got a sand quarry that goes to a glass mill across the lake, which goes back to another dairy up at the top of the lake. So we do have the biggest cities all right in this little area, and it's time to start connecting up our cities and start getting some more traction going. Looking over here, you can see there's a lot of traffic supposedly in this community here. Yeah, I had the traffic turned on. So that's, for dirt roads, it was a lot of traffic. Too much for the dirt road. Okay, so now we know what we got to do. Nice. This is where small rail vehicles are built before being sent to your depot. Hey, I'm Kelly Jack. This is How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. Welcome back for the Simutrans sessions, and specifically the Simutrans Pak128 first Serious Try sessions. This is episode 8. Oh, my goodness, this is actually episode 9. Holy smokes. I hadn't realized I had gone that long into this. Do want to apologize. I do see that I have double posted some videos over in one of the sets. I'll be fixing that shortly. Yes, I am aware that I posted the same video twice by accident. When you get to be my age, we'll see how well coordinated you are. Hopefully they'll have made medical breakthroughs to prevent people from being weird as me. Switching to my reading glasses here. Not just because they're reading, I hate to say this, they're cleaner at the moment. All right, what do we got? We got the Oxford Dairy. We're trying to get stuff from Oxford Dairy from this dairy, which is the one over by, Basingstoke. Basingstoke, whatever you say it. Well, they've stopped doing a couple of ship vessels on us. Not that it's... Ooh. Some of those look cool. I wish I could do them, but right now, at this point in the game, I'm just happy to have what I got. So we're going to do 2 here in case there's a second place he can go to. Now we're just going to take and let it take and dictate where the easy climb spots are. And I kind of need to get over this way. Bingo. Not exactly the best layout, I'm certain. I could have come up with a better one. But for right now, that's going to have to do. Now, we need to take and lay in a station there. And we've got the other station already in up there, so that's good. put a signal two-way on here. We need to consider a passing lane in here. Get rid of that. A passing throat that will let trains come in and change to the correct rails. So we do this. That way when one's coming in off this setup, we can bring him in his way as well. All right. And one thing to consider here is how close that sea is and where that other cattle farm is. Ooh, is there anything in the ocean blue that takes and lets us transport milk? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Let's see. Farm products. Okay. So the Willamette Chev will do 40 ton or 60 tons of farm products. Fluid Foods. There we go. There is a milk barge, but we don't get it till 1955 or 1962. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. Too bad. There's not really any real cities along the map that really connected up to that. So 54, 50 years down the road, I'm not even certain we'll still be playing this game at that point, whether I'll be bankrupt. We're at 636 in the hole right now, so I do need things to stop being invest and start being make money soon. I might have to start sitting back. Looking at my month to month, I am down to 3,000. We're back up to 3,000. Nope. Down to only 3,000, and it is a steady trend. Our deepest peaks now are 4,700. It is down, though, downhill from when we were doing about 2 years ago, year and a half ago, when we were floating between 44 and only 1,500 in the hole. So it's not looking good. Let's go ahead and get that rail car out there. Fluid Foods. All right, so that's 30. He's still only taking up 2 tiles? Oh, excellent. I'll believe that when I see it. Milkmaid. Call it our milkmaid the first time. I gotta see this train coming out, see just how big it really looks. How those cars really look. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3. I'm glad I did the extras. It's gonna be a 3 tile train. It looks like. No? Yeah, 3 tiles. I'm glad I've got the 3 tile stations. It's claiming it can, but I'm not so certain it can. That's going to be a problem. We do need to take and consider after this, if we continue having issues, putting another passing sighting here, a quick one. We can actually get away with littler sightings than what I've been drawing. That's another how not to. Don't go overboard. Make it just long enough for what you're running and expecting to run initially. 3 to 4 tiles is a sufficient sighting at this point. You don't need them 2 mile long train ones. Halfway through the episode, waiting. You know what? I don't like waiting. That's why they created speed runs. Make certain he gets out here and he's dispatching. And he's going right back. Oh, he's loaded already. See how much he's going to make. Comes into the station. $850. Call it $850. $849 and change. What did that do to our finances per month? Not good. Still not good. It's the maintenance that's kicking us right now. The maintenance is what's kicking us. Well, we'll see how it does. But I have a bad feeling this is not going to be a good month. Well, February is not going to be a good month for certain because right now we're looking at not going to be record, not 6,000, but 4,800 with a delivery. And the glass is getting here just in time. Will it make it? No. The glass did not deliver fast enough. How much did the glass deliver? Oh, 1,300. What's its profit? Wow. That train's profitable. That train is very profitable. How's this guy going to do? That's a good question. Here at 102, profit was earned, but there was enough of a loss. 69 plus 55. Yeah, it's still a loss, but not a big one. Oh, and with a 33% load, that might be a much better. I think we've dialed this in. It's time to now start building this next part, which is going to be, we're going to go even deeper into debt, building a tram here in Oxford. Our trolley for Oxford has to be built. Oh, and it's not going to work right. Well, that's okay. I'm going to bring him over, down, and we'll build some roads to take and make him work right. There we go. Looking good so far. Now we've got to do a little bit of work to let it have it right. And then we're going to lay some dirt roads around it too. Get this guy up here. There we go. Now I can electrify that off. This will take and serve a lot more of the community. I really wanted to go here and then, out to turn here and then come down and do a cross to get back into here, but there's not really a way to cross back in. So we're going to be having some difficult times. Next thing up is it's time to close the landscaping for a moment. Get those dirt roads in. And these will help the community grow as well as keeping us in the good. And there's diagonal roads. Yes, that's right. I am seeing diagonal roads instead of those wishy-washy things we had in the other one. All right, so by putting it all on road, that also lets us tie buses in down the road when we get buses. So we're going to go with the cheap bus stops. I need one here where the train station is. I need one here. I need a road here and here to prevent problems from blocking us and from somebody grabbing our rail. I need to rotate to make certain my rail did connect in. Up there at the station, yes it did. Good. Making certain I got no rail breaks. Then I got to figure out where I want to have my station at. We're going to rotate back around till we're back to the northeast. Oops, too far. 3, there we go. Now we're looking the right way. North's up here. All right. Going to grab bus stops. I've got one there, one there. Let's do one here, here, here. I'm going to do one here and here to take and maximize my grab. One here, and one here. And that's just to maximize our grab for now. Down the road, if we need to, we can either tie in something or whatever. I kind of want to take and see which way. Which way should I go? Should I go clockwise or counterclockwise here in this community? I'm thinking I'm going to go clockwise. So we're going to close out the roads, grab that rail. Right here's a good spot. We're going to pull him out. And each town needs to have one of these. So unfortunately, given how much they cost, $36 a month and $8,500, we're going deeper in the hole. And now we got to lay the catenaries. Yep, we got a rail break right there. Yep, and you can just barely see it. You can see that little gap right there. Right below this. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to see it. Unless you know what you're doing. Now I can lay the catenary for that stretch. There we go. Make certain I had no other spots like that. That it skipped it on. I'm looking to see that the cat wires are up everywhere, and it does look like they are. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Perfect, I should say. I shouldn't try to talk with an accent that's not my natural one. Now rolling out those R's because of the purr. Hey, you know, I hang out with cats out in the patio all the time. Neighborhood ferals. Think I'm a good guy. Also know I'm a light touch. All they gotta do is bug me enough and I'll feed them so that they don't bug me as much. I'm gonna get mobbed when I go out tonight. I know it. Uh-oh, I might have a break in the rail. Let's take a peek here. Yep, I do. Right there. So this did not connect in right there. You can see because one's going one way, one's going the other. There's no bend. So come to here and there, and that got the bend in. That's what I was worried about. Unfortunately, the catenary read that right, and I didn't see that the cat didn't make the turn. That's why I check these things. All right, let's get a first train, and again, we're doing this clockwise in this town. First trolley rolling as fast as we can here. And this is the Oxford. And yes, I know I should be calling them trams like you guys over in Europe do. I'm American, we call them trolleys. Sorry. To each their own. I mean, you know, there's other guys that call them light rail. I mean, locally it is called light rail in my community. Everybody refers to it by the name of the system for the light rail tracks. So there we go. We've got that first run going. I'm actually going to take a ride along, and I think we're going to do a vehicle earnings just to see how much we're earning each month and, you know, get an idea how long it takes to build up a line. Now, all the stops are there. Hey, we got a passenger, so we will make money this point. Nope, not until he gets off. Okay, so we're not moving passengers in between stops yet, just short runs. Let's see how this goes. And then we'll finish it up. This is one of the longer videos, unfortunately. There we go, $3. Looking good. Looking good. That guy should start making money as a line in no time. All right, so we've set up another passenger line to help support our passenger line. So we've got another tram, trolley, whatever you want to call it, streetcar. Just don't say it's named Desire. We've got our Oxford dairy supplied with both milk and glass bottles now, and we can start working towards other items as well being connected up, or at least the other spots supplying it. I'm Callie Jack. This has been How Not to Game, the Simutrans Pak128 First Serious Try Sessions, Episode 9. Have a great day.